Hey guys, this is Amanda from the Fundamental Home, and today we are getting ready to do our grocery shopping trip. And I'm going to take Brianna with me today because she's 12, so she's learning how to do some menu planning. And I thought I would just do an update on the How I Feed My Family for $100 Every Month blog post that I've done. I'm going to have a link in the description box. And I'm just going to show you, we had to go an extra long time since our last grocery shopping trip because we had the snowpocalypse. So we actually have gone an extra long time. So I kind of might need to add a little to the grocery budget this week, but we'll see what we can do. I'm still going to try to keep it under 50 because that's our budget. Now I will pull from our emergency fund if I have to. But I'm going to show you what it looks like right here. I'm going to pull open the freezer here. That's my freezer. I mean, we literally had to wait until the very last second. It was God's grace that we got through while the snowpocalypse happened. You can see all I have here is a frozen pack of hamburger buns. And I have one last sad little packet of homemade apple pie filling. And it's delicious. But this we won't get again until we actually go picking apples next year again and make the apple pie filling. So it's the last one. We've been enjoying that. And then I have a little bit, this is actually, it's wrapped up so tightly you won't be able to see, but it's sliced jalapeno peppers. And I keep that for putting in chili. So that's all is in my freezer. And I'm going to show you my fridge. It looks a little more full, but not too terribly. This right here is my fridge. Pardon the mess, because I wanted to clean it while we were on our break, but it didn't quite happen the way I wanted it to. We do have some salsa, because I actually made homemade salsa, but we ran out. And we have flour and eggs. We don't have any milk. We do have some ketchup here. It's in the wrong spot. A little bit of cheese, some leftover chili. This is some hamburger in it. This was Brianna's leftover Asian that she enjoyed yesterday. Some hot dogs. I'm afraid to look in here. 2 apples. Oh, it's so messy. That's some dried tomatoes. So it could be worse, to be honest with you, but that's where we are. Let's look in the cabinets over here. I'm not sure how messy it is. I haven't checked this, so just be warned. Ricky is gone gluten-free. If you have read any of my blog posts, you know that Ricky's had some serious gastrointestinal issues over the past couple of years and has gone on multiple different elimination diets. But the one that seems to be working right now for him really well is gluten-free, so we're going gluten-free. So he has a special gluten-free section for his emergency food whenever we don't have something for him. Not really much else in the way of food happening here. This is sugar, and these are all empty egg cartons for my future chickens that I don't have now, but I'm keeping them. Over here is our other cabinet. Get ready for more sadness. This my sister sent to me. She had done the Hallelujah diet, and she had decided that it wasn't working for her, so she sent me all her leftovers. So that's still sitting here. I haven't really done anything with it because I just haven't had a chance to look at it, but that's what that is. This is some rice noodles for Ricky, gluten-free. Oats, instant oats, and not instant oats, so we use those in our cooking. We have a little bit of macaroni and cheese, couscous quinoa, a little bit of brown rice, some of a thing of crackers, and we do have down here, we have our cans. And we do have quite a lot in the way of cans. My food processor was broken, so I wasn't using a lot of my cans. I actually have quite a bit of diced tomatoes, green beans, peas. I could probably use some corn. I have plenty of beans over here. I have loads of pumpkin because I don't know if I mentioned it to you, but I went to Dollar General this week, and they had all of their Christmas items were 25 cents. And I just casually glanced over there because if something's 25 cents, I might want to check that out. Well, they had the pumpkin over with the Christmas items, and I asked the gentleman at the register, is the pumpkin considered a Christmas item? Is that 25 cents? And he said it was. So I bought the canned pumpkin at 25 cents a can because you can't beat that. And I will make plenty of things with that. So during Snowpocalypse, we had loads of popcorn. We've been enjoying that. And we definitely need some oil because we used oil like crazy during Snowpocalypse because I was making everything from scratch. So, and then I'll just go one more cabinet over, and we will see it's messy, but this is where I keep my, normally we have onions and garlic in here. I have none. This is all of my potatoes. So sad. We do have a few, this is almost a full bag of sticky rice because we did have to purchase that for Ricky, and we do have some beans. So that's it. That's where we are. And I don't know about you, but if you have a family of 5, that's really not a ton of food to have on hand in the house, and I don't like to let it go down that low. But, you know, praise the Lord, we had some extra things here, and we were able to get through that time when we couldn't leave our house. We just couldn't get it. We live on a hill, and it's a north-facing slope, and it's shaded. So even when the roads and the rest of the town were clear, we couldn't get out. We couldn't even get down our hill because it comes down and then has a sharp curve at the end. And right where that sharp curves, it goes over a cliff. And if I come down and it's icy, I'm going to go straight over that cliff. So we couldn't get down. So it was a fun time. But we enjoyed being home with the snowpocalypse, even if, you know, we were just doing crazy different things just to make meals. But I'm really excited to go grocery shopping. I'm excited to see how much I can get for $50. I really like it when the groceries are low, and I can really try to be creative with the things that I do. So I'm going to head out with Brianna, and we're going to try to vlog it for you. So I will be back, and you will see what happens when we try to fill this much emptiness with $50. So. Hey, we're driving, and I just wanted to mention to you that normally when I make my grocery plan, I sit down and I make a list of meals that we can make with what we have on hand. The fact of the matter is, you saw the fridge. I got really nothing I can make. So it's blank, and we're going to do it on the fly today. Brianna is filming over there. We're driving down the road.
Hi.
Hey. And we'll be there in just a second, but I just wanted to let you know, as far as the prep work goes today, there's almost none. So we'll see what we can find. Our first stop today is the bargain grocery store, the outlet grocery store. So we're going to see what kind of bargains they have on hand. There's Brianna. She's driving. There's me. I'm driving. Well, she's riding. I'm driving. She's not driving. She's 12. But
I'm at the years though.
yeah. This is what moms and daughters do when they're done with their homeschool for the day. They go run all the errands. It's kind of nice now that it's just me and her. But I'm not going to wear out the battery. I just wanted to make sure you got to see how lovely she looked today in her pink. So we'll see when we get to the store. Finished at the discount grocery store, and they didn't have a ton of bargains today. I was a little disappointed. But we spent, here's my receipt. I'm going to take a picture of it and put it on there if you can't see it. But we spent $6.12. I'm going to show you what we got. We got these chopped salad kits. They are Chipotle and cheddar from Dole, dated 2/6/16 is when they're dated. I'm going to make sure I go online and check I saw some salad kits were being recalled, so I'm going to make sure that these are still good online when I get home. But anyway, they were only 2 for $1, and they're still in date. They're nice and crisp looking. They look delicious, so I think that'll be good. We have these grilled peppercorn turkey breasts from Butterball. They were $1 each, and one of the things that I'm working on is trying to make lunches for Brian since he's going full-time in his position next month. I got this lovely olive oil mayonnaise dressing from Hellman's for $1. And of course I mentioned that Ricky was gluten-free. They had these Udi's bean and green chili burritos, and they were only 2 for $1. So I got 4 of them, so that was $2 worth. So we got all these, and everybody, even if Ricky doesn't like these because he's never tried them, thankfully my husband is not a picky eater, and he'll make sure he eats them for lunch. So I'm just trying to find options for Ricky, so I don't mind spending $2 and experimenting. But normally I spend at least $10 here. Didn't do that this time, so we're going to hope for more bargains at our next stop, which is going to be a store where it's kind of a fancier store. It's not necessarily one that someone thinks of when they're going to get a bargain, but I like to get my meat there because their meat is always really good quality, and I just try to get the best deals that I can. So we're going to go there next, and I'll check in with you as soon as we're done there. So we'll see you in a minute. Hey, so we're finishing up at that second store, which we got a ton of meat there. I think I got all meat and only one thing of carrots, a large 2-pound bag of carrots. And our total that we have at that store, I don't know if you can see it, is $26.06. I'm going to actually do a haul for this particular store when we get to the house, but I wanted to kind of keep a running total with you. So we spent $6 at the previous store, $26 at this store, so we're at a total of $32, which only leaves us $18 left at the next store. The next store is Aldi. And so there are a couple things that I have to get there. I have to get onions and I have to get potatoes, and that in and of itself is going to be a large portion of the budget. I also am considering, because of the deals that I got at this store, seeing if I can find some coconut milk so we can make curry this next couple of weeks. So stay tuned. I'm going to keep you posted how we do at the next store. Hey, it's Amanda, and we just left Aldi. Woo. And we spent $18
and some 95 cents, I think.
And 95 cents. So we are officially $1 over budget. I made the executive decision that I might spend up to $4 more. You saw the state of the freezer. Normally on the system that we use, we're rotating and we can keep the budget so low because we always have a lot of groceries at home, and they're there that we can make several weeks more from the things that we have in our home already. And with the current system, with the current situation with the snow, we kind of used all of the things that we have left, so we need to build back up again. So one of our goals for this year is to work on more preparedness, and we are trying to build that up, but at the same time, it just was a bad time in January with the snow and everything, so rather than building, we kind of got rid of everything that we have. So just to get by for the next few weeks, we're going to definitely have to add a little bit from the emergency fund. And that's fine. We're still not going to go too far overboard. I'm not just going to say, oh, you know, we're so empty, I'm just going to buy as much as I can. I'm still going to try to keep as close to the budget as I can and make do with the things that we have. So I will talk to you more about that when we get home, and you'll get to see the haul of everything that I purchased. So we will see you shortly.
Bye!
Bye. I'm home now, and I have all of my groceries that I purchased today spread out, and you can see it right down here. Yeah, there we are. We've got all the food that I purchased today, and I spent a grand total of $51.13. And if you see it right here on my whiteboard, I added it up for you. I showed you the receipts earlier. We had all these at $18.95, the regular store at $26.06, and we had the discount store at $6.12. So we had $51.13. I did say that I reserved the right to go ahead and add another few dollars because we were super short because of the snowpocalypse. I don't think I'm going to rush out and do that just yet. I think I might be able to have enough with what I have on hand to actually make the menu plan. So I'm going to work on the menu plan tonight, and I'm going to go ahead and post it to our Facebook page and on the blog, so make sure you check us out. I'm going to put the link to our blog in the description box below. So just go there and check it out, and you can see what I actually make for a menu plan with this. But I did want to show you what we actually purchased. I already showed you what we got at the discount grocery store. I showed that to you in the vehicle when we were there. The regular store that we were at, I purchased the meat that I have here, with the exception of the ham, and this came from the discount store. All of this meat came from the regular store, and we got really good prices on them. I don't know if you can see here, this is ground beef, and it was reduced, and it was $3.64 for a pound. Not the best price, but I wanted a little beef because I didn't want to have just all chicken or turkey. So I did have one thing of beef just to make things a little bit different. Then over here I have 2 packages of Italian style turkey sausage, and that was on sale for $3.50. We like to use this to make soups, and there's actually enough in here I can make 2 batches of soup. Over here I have turkey sausage links. It is $1.99 for a package of meat. Now that is a really good price for a package of meat, and we'll just have 2 nights of breakfast dinner. I have 2 packages of that, so two packages of turkey breakfast sausage. And then over here I have packages of chicken leg quarters. There's 3 large chicken leg quarters in every package, and I don't know if you can see the price right here, but it is $2.74. And the great thing about these packages is with 3 leg quarters in each package, each of those leg quarters I can make a meal out of. I can bake 1 leg quarter, take all the chicken off, and make a casserole. I can take all the meat off another leg quarter and make that a soup. We're trying to do some bone broth around here, so we're going to be working out with this and see what we can do with it. But I have 3 packages of that. So all of that meat I got for around $20, $22 I think. And that's going to be plenty for us for a couple of weeks. Actually, we'll probably have some left over, so I'm really excited about that. And then the other thing that I got at that regular store was 2 pounds of carrots. And that was it. I needed that to make lots of stuff. So that's what I got, and that was the total of $26.06. And then the other store I went to was Aldi. And Aldi, I was kind of filling in around the edges. I knew I needed a couple of things. I knew I was going to need potatoes, because those are pretty standard. I knew I was going to need onions, again, pretty standard, something that's in just about everything that we make. I also purchased the white tortilla chips, which children have already been in. So, but we purchased those. Ricky is gluten-free, I mentioned, so I like to have some things around for him just that he can grab when he needs to. We got a half turkey ham. It's over here. And I also buy that for Ricky. He likes to fry it with rice for breakfast in the morning. We had the potatoes, which I mentioned. We have 3 packages of macaroni and cheese, which we'll stretch those out with just plain elbow noodles that we already have in the cabinet. And we have the 2 packages of au gratin potatoes, which I will use to make pot pies. And then we had some lovely shredded cheese, which is just going to add some flavor to some things. And then 2 cans of corn, because I had a lot of cans in the cabinet, and I just wanted to make sure that I had some corn. That we use that in some dishes. So this was a grand total of $18.95, and this is going to be what we add to what we have on hand to make the next 2 weeks' meals. And so if you saw my cabinets before, you saw I really didn't have a whole lot. Now, I will say I'm depending a lot on the can storage that I have, which you really couldn't get a good size. My cabinets are really deep, and I have quite a bit of cans back there, so you probably didn't see all of them. So we're going to be relying a lot on the can storage. And let me just say here that the $50 every 2-week budget that we use is something that Rick and I chose to try because we knew we could do it, and we're trying to keep everything as tight as we can. But that doesn't mean that we don't have extra and emergency fund, that if we run out, that we can't just go grab something. You know, we're not going to be sitting here, everybody hungry, and not be able to go grab anything. I just wanted to reassure you, because I think that if you're not used to having cabinets that look empty, you might see that and freak out. And I think that's the point of having the budget and having the discipline, is that when the cabinets get empty, you don't freak out. There's no need to freak out. You just have your number and you make it work. And that's pretty much what we're going to do. Now, I might go out and purchase some more. I flat out said that I'm comfortable with already adding at least $4 more in the budget if I need it. But I'm going to try to go without it, because I think I can based on the things I was able to purchase. But I just wanted to reassure you, because sometimes people see it and think, oh, that poor family, you know, they're trying to get by on very little. It's not that. We are purposing to keep our budget tight because we have financial goals that we're trying to meet, and we want to make sure we put all of our money in the places that it needs to go so that we can build a financial future. So I just wanted to reassure you. Don't think that you know, we're struggling. That we're going to have great meals. We're going to be full. You're going to be, if you see anything, pictures that I share, I mean, I have pictures of my hand pot pie. Maybe I'll insert it right here. It's delicious. Everybody in my family loves it. So don't be sad. We're going to be eating great. It's going to be wonderful. I will put a menu, like I said, on the blog and on my Facebook page. So if you want to check that out, make sure you go there. So thank you for watching. I just wanted to do a little update for you about the how I feed my family on $100 a month to let you know I'm still doing it. It doesn't change. It's how we are all the time. So until we pay off the house, then I might consider upping the grocery budget a little bit. But that's how it is for now. So thank you again for watching. I hope you'll tune in to us next time. Bye.
Bye!